Hey, this is Andrew Brown, your favorite cloud instructor over here on Free Code Camp, bringing you another free cloud certification. And this time it's the Microsoft Power Platform Fundamentals, also known as the PL900. And the purpose of this course is to help you pass and achieve Microsoft certification so you can go put that on your resume or your LinkedIn so you can go get that job promotion or get your first cloud role you've been looking for. The way we're going to achieve that is through lecture content, hands-on labs, and also a free practice exam. If you want to help support more free cloud certification courses, the best thing you can do is to purchase the additional study materials. But if you don't have the money, don't worry, because you can definitely pass using the free content here. So as always, I've taught a lot of courses here: Microsoft, Azure, Google, Terraform, Kubernetes, you name it. I've taught it for cloud over here. So you are in good hands, and I will see you soon in class. Ciao. Hey, this is Andrew Brown from Exam Pro, and we're at the start of our journey asking the most important question first, which is, what is the Microsoft Power Platform Fundamentals? So the Microsoft Power Platform Fundamentals is an entry-level Microsoft certification. It has no prerequisites, so you don't need to have any prior knowledge of the Power Platform components or the cloud to learn this specific course. This course covers the following key topics: understanding the business value of Power Platform and its components such as Power Apps, Power BI, Power Automate, and Power Virtual Agents. Identifying the capabilities and limitations of each Power Platform component. Understanding the Dataverse, formerly Common Data Service, and how data connectors and external services can be integrated. Creating basic canvas and model-driven Power Apps. Creating and sharing Power BI dashboards and reports. Creating automated workflows using Power Automate. Understanding the use cases of Power Virtual Agents. And knowledge of the basics of AI and the Power Platform's AI Builder capabilities. So, who is this certification for? The certification is designed for individuals who are interested in learning how to leverage the Power Platform to streamline business processes, automate tasks, and create custom solutions. You may consider this certification if you are new to Power Platform and want to learn the fundamentals and benefits of Power Platform in general. You are a business user, administrator, developer, data analyst, or IT professional. You want to understand the capabilities of Power Platform, such as building basic business processes using Power Automate and Power Apps, and gain skills in data analysis with Power BI and creating chatbots with Power Virtual Agents. Or you are a senior Power Platform administrator or developer or in a related role who needs to reset or refresh their knowledge after working for multiple years. So now let's take a look at the Microsoft Power Platform certification roadmap to see where we would go after the Power Platform fundamentals and what kind of roles would be associated with those certifications. So at the start, you get your Microsoft Power Platform fundamentals, which is at the fundamental level. After that, we have the associate level certifications such as the Power Platform App Maker, Power Platform Functional Consultant, and Power Platform Developer. And we have an expert level certification called the Power Platform Solutions Architect. It's really up to you to choose which field you're interested in. A common route could be something like, if you're a developer and want to develop and secure Microsoft Power Platform solutions, you could take the Power Platform Developer at the associate level and then move on to taking the Power Platform Solution Architect at the expert level. If your interest lies more towards data analysis, you could take the Power BI Data Analyst to maximize the value of data assets with advanced analytics, and eventually take the Azure Enterprise Data Analyst to build enterprise-scale data analytics solutions. If you're an IT professional or citizen developer, you could take the Power Platform App Maker to simplify and automate tasks and processes, then take the Power Platform Functional Consultant to extend and customize Microsoft apps and services. It's also common for people to take multiple of these associate level certifications. It doesn't have to be just one. This is to ensure they have a wide range of knowledge on all of these areas for possible career openings. Another route you can take is the Dynamics 365 certifications, which is a suite of enterprise resource planning and customer relationship management applications. It specializes in helping businesses manage and streamline their financials, operations, sales, marketing, customer service, and human resources procedures. Also, if you have an interest in cloud computing, you can explore options such as the Azure Administrator and Azure Developer. From there, you could take the Azure Solutions Architect or DevOps Engineer at the expert level. So, as you can see, there are many possible paths to take, and these are not all the ones available on the list. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide what you want to specialize in. Keep in mind that there is no single perfect route. These suggestions are simply intended to provide some guidance and help you make your own choice. So, how long is it going to take to pass this certification? Well, it's going to really depend on your background. But if we had to generalize it, we can look at it as kind of a scale. And so if you are at the beginner level, you're looking at roughly 16 hours. And when we say beginner, we're saying someone that has never used Microsoft Power Platform products like Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, etc. Someone that has never used Microsoft Azure or any cloud provider, or someone that has no tech background or experience. And when we're looking at the other side of the spectrum, which is someone that is experienced, we're looking at somebody who can watch this at 1.5 to 2 times speed and are able to absorb this information very quickly. So they have practical working experience with the Power Platform products and is familiar with using them. They have experience with Microsoft Azure or any cloud provider like Amazon Web Services or GCP, so they can easily translate that knowledge. Or they have a strong background in technology where they've worked in the industry for many years. And so you know their study time is going to be a lot shorter at 7 hours or less. And so, on average, most people are going to take about 12 hours to study for this course, and when we talk about the kind of stuff you'll be doing, it's going to be 50% lecture and labs, and we call them follow-alongs, where the idea is you follow along in your own account. And that other 50% is the practice exams. So if you look at the length of the content, which is around 3 hours, then you know you should spend as much time doing practice exams to pass. And the recommended time to study is about 1 to 2 hours a day for roughly 10 days. So what kind of effort are we going to have to put in to pass the exam? Well, you have to watch the lecture videos and memorize key information. You'll need to do hands-on labs and follow along with your own account. Although as a fundamental certification, the certification is not very heavy on hands-on material, but it will provide a much greater understanding of the topics you'll need to know for the exam. And you will need paid online practice exams that simulate the real exam. And the last two here were things that I used to never suggest because you could literally just watch the videos and pass. However, Microsoft has recently updated this exam, so it's a bit more difficult. And so for these last 2 points, you do have to do these 2 things. For the paid online practice exams, that can be hard for some people. So I've made it easier for you by providing you with a full free practice exam on exampro.co/pl-900. And so you just have to sign up with no credit card required, and you'll get a full set of questions that simulate the real exam. So for the contents of the exam, the certification exam consists of 6 domains, each with its own weightage that determines the number of questions from that domain that will appear. So for domain 1, which is business value of Microsoft Power Platform,